Hello, everyone, and welcome to our presentation on a case study of Dr. Mohamad Khir Toyo. Today, I'm joined by my wonderful team members who have each played a crucial role in this study. Let me introduce them to you. Okay, at first will be Mr. Lim Chi Yang. He's our scriptwriter in charge of the case background and also the offense committed. And next will be me. My name is Lau Yong Xiang. I'm holding the IT video editor, data collector, and also in charge of scriptwriter of the introduction and also the conclusions. And next we will be having Ms. Ng Pei Ting, who has focused on the impact of stakeholder of the cases and also the script data collector. And finally, we have Mr. Yan Chen, who is in charge of lesson learning from the study and also the data collector as well. Okay, without further ado, let's dive into the detail of our study. I will start by asking each of my team members to share their insight on their respective topic. Now, Mr. Lim, can you give us an overview of the case background and also offense committed?
Okay. So this one is the portfolio of the Dr. Mohamad Khir Toyo. Okay. So let's see the Dr. Mohamad Khir Toyo background. So Dr. Mohamad Khir Toyo served as the Chief Minister of Selangor from 2000 to 2008, known for his focus on development. However, in 2010, he was accused of corruption. So he allegedly used his own position to buy two parcels of land and a bungalow in Shah Alam for RM 3.5 million, well below their market value of RM 6.5 million. This raised the concerns and led to an investigation by the Malaysia Anti-Corruption Commission, that is MACC. They found that Dr. K had abused his authority to influence the transactions. The properties were high-end and located in a prestigious area, making their undervaluation significant. So let's talk about the offenses committed by Dr. Mohamad Khir Toyo. So the Dr. Mohamad Khir Toyo primary offense was corruption under Section 165 of the Penal Code. He used his position to buy two plots of land and a bungalow in Shah Alam for RM 3.5 million, far below their market value of RM 6.5 million. This was an abuse of power, exploiting his official position for personal gains. The court confirmed he or she threatened the transaction, violating public trust. The prosecution argues his actions were unethical and unlawful, undermining public confidence in the government. He was sentenced to 12 months in prison in order to forfeit the properties. The federal court upheld the convictions in September 2015, emphasized the seriousness of the offense.
Okay, great. Thank you, Mr. Lim. And Ms. Ng, could you please explain the impact of these cases that had on the stakeholders?
Actually, the impacts for the Dr. Mohamad Khir Toyo corruption centered on variable stakeholders that include the Dr. Mohamad Khir Toyo personally. In this corruption scandal had major impact. He was sentenced to 12 months in prison for assuming his position to buy the property below the market value. The further court also ordered the forfeiture of the Shah Alam property. This action led to significant financial loss for Dr. Khir and ended his political career. He lost his title and also was publicly declared serving as a clear warning against the misuse of authority in Malaysia politics. Besides that, the Malaysia international reputation also hurt by this scandal, as high-profile corruption case often reduce the confidence in country governmency. However, successful conducting Dr. Khir helped restore faith in Malaysia committed to fighting corruption. This curious of maintaining trust among the international investment and partners who see a strong anti-corruption framework as a sign of stability, transparency, and reliability. And the last, legal impaction. This case has significant legal impaction in Malaysia. It shows that no one and no even high ranks official is above the law. Mr. Kerr had conviction marking a turning point for anti-corruption enforcement, boosts the public trust in the judiciary. It also reminds the public officials for importance of ethic government and lead to renewed the effort to strengthen the Malaysia Anti-Corruption Commission (MACC) and promote the transparency. That's all.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Ng. Next will be Mr. Could you please share with us the key lesson learned from this study?
Sure. This case is an important example of how unethical behavior in public office can have a serious consequences. It highlights the importance of integrity and accountability in leadership. The investigations by Malaysia Anti-Corruption Commission, or we call MACC, play a vital role in exposing Dr. Khir unethical actions. This highlights the importance of having a strong anti-corruption institutions. Governments must invest in such frameworks to detect and prevent the corruption effectively. Secondly, the convictions of Dr. Khir Toyo demonstrated the importance of having an independent judiciary. An impartial legal system ensure fairness and equality and act as a safeguard against misuse of power. Judicial independence strengthen the public trust in the justice system. Besides this, transparency in our government's transactions is necessary to prevent corruptions. In this case, the undervaluations of the property show a lack of transparency in the transaction process. Open and clear procedure can prevent misuse of power and ensure public resources are handled fairly. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, good. So how about the lesson by the public perspective?
From the public side, I think integrity is essential for public official because it can build the trust between the governments and the citizens. When a leader acts dishonestly, it erodes the public's confidence in the governments. This case shows how the misuse of power can harm the relationship between the citizen and their leaders. Ethical behavior in public office is very vital and to maintain a good governance. It is very difficult to rebuild this trust once it is lost. Ethical governance is essential to maintain public confidence and ensure that the leaders prioritize the welfare of their citizens. And informs public play a key role in holding leaders accountable. Public awareness create a culture of zero tolerance corruptions and strengthens anti-corruption efforts. As a citizen, we should understand the impact of corruptions and better equipped to demand ethical governance. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. And next, we will be having the Q&A sections. So every question, I would like to invite our members to answering the question. So first questions, I would like to invite Mr. Lim for answering these questions. So the question will be, what were the main factors that lead to Dr. Mohamad Khir Toyo convictions?
Dr. Mohamad Khir Toyo was convicted primarily due to his abuse of power to acquire properties at significantly undervalued price. The investigation by the Malaysia Anti-Corruption Commission (MACC) revealed that he leveraged his positions as a monetary bazaar of Selangor to influence the transaction, which constitute a clear conflict of interest and violation of public trust.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Lim. So next, I would like to invite Ms. Ng. How did the public react to the corruption scandal involving Dr. Khir?
Actually, the public reaction was one of the heightened sentiments and distrust towards the governments. And this scandal exposed the systematic flaw in the government and ethics lead to widespread call for reform and stronger oversight mechanisms to prevent the similar incident in the future.
Okay, good. So next question will be same as Ms. Ng as well. What role did the media and civil society play in the...
Okay, actually, the media and civil society played an important role in bringing this case to the light and maintains the public pressure on the authorized to take defenseless action. Investigate journalists and civic engagement were encouraged in uncover unethical practice to promoting the accountability and to ensure the transparency through the process.
Okay, thank you. And next question 4, I would like to invite Mr. for answering this. And so what lesson can be future leader can be learned from these cases?
Yeah, that's a good question. High-profile corruptions like this one serve a very valuable lessons for future leaders. They can show the serious consequences of unethical behavior. Ethical leadership is crucial in ensuring public interest is prioritized over personal gains. Leaders must act with fairness and accountability to build the public confidence. This case is a reminder of the importance of ethical decision making in governance. Besides this, accountability plays a crucial role in deterring unethical behavior. The conviction of Dr. Khir Toyo sent a strong message that no one is above the law, not even a high-ranking official. Holding public officials accountable for their action ensure they taking responsibility and help maintain the integrity of governance. Abuse of power set a harmful example for leadership and weaken democratic principle. It undermines fairness and accountability. Leaders should always prioritize the public welfare over personal gains to ensure the proper functioning of democracy of our country. Thank you.
Okay, good. And last, I would like to invite Mr. Lim again. So what reform were implemented following the scandal?
Okay, following the scandal, significant policy reform were implemented to enhance transparency and accountability in government transactions. This include stricter regulation on property transactions involving public officials, stronger whistleblower protections, and comprehensive ethic training program for public officers.
Okay, thank you for all of your detailed explanation. To conclude, this case study is provide us with valuable insights. Okay, the corruption scandal involving Dr. Mohamad Khir Toyo lead to significant policy reform aimed at enhanced transparency and accountability in government transactions. It also highlighted the need for the stronger whistleblower protect to encourage the reporting of unethical behavior without fear of retaliation. Comprehensive ethic training program of public officials were introduced to promote integrity and accountability. The adoption of digital platform for governance transactions will emphasize to reduce opportunity of corruption through clear, traceable records. The scandal underscored the importance of international cooperation in sharing best practice and strengthening anti-corruption efforts. Additionally, it had a long-term society impact for fostering a culture of intolerance toward corruption and increase the public demand for clear governance. Finally, the economic implications of corruption were recognized, emphasizing the need for ethical governments to ensure economic stability and growth. So, We hope you find out our presentation informative and insightful, and this is our references for these cases. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you for your time and attention. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Yeah.